acquaintances. But what happens when you have exhausted your list of familiar contacts? In that case, it's time to go searching online. Now, one of the best ways to do this is through social networking sites, because these sites attract people of like minds. Now, you're probably thinking that a new recruit has a hard enough time talking to people she knows, but now you want her to talk to a total stranger? Yes, because talking to a stranger is a really great way for you to show a different side of you for these two reasons. One, a stranger doesn't know that you're new into business, so to them, you're the expert in your field. Two, friends and family might know you to be a certain way, shy, introverted, or quiet. You can change all that with a stranger. You can be that savvy, confident woman you know you can be. Basically, when you're talking to a stranger, there are no preconceptions or judgments about who you are. You are who you present yourself to be. So now, finding new leads online can be easy. All you need is a computer and internet connection. I think I've said that before in a past conference, but it's true. Today, many people are joining social networking sites because it is easy to connect or reconnect with friends and find new ones there. And for you, the benefit of this is to find leads, to broaden your network of contacts, and it can also be fun. First, what is social networking? Now, while social networking is an online community made up of groups of people who share interests and activities. Hello? Well, basically, a social networking site would list various groups of interests categorized in geographical locations. So groups such as like moms-to-be, scrapbooking groups, nursing groups, people who are into cosmetics, into beauty, health, even groups of nonprofit organizations can be found in these sites. And now I mention nonprofit organizations because you can actually do a presentation in one of these groups, and a certain portion of the sales can be donated to that group. So social networking sites include popular ones such as Meetup, Facebook. I know we have a few unique ladies on Facebook. Classmates.com, we have a few there as well. MySpace and Twitter. Now, there are hundreds of them, but I mentioned like the 5 more popular ones. Now, for the sake of this presentation, I will refer to meetup.com. That's spelled MEETUP.com. Now, I will talk about Meetup because I believe that that is a site that can really work well to serve the needs of our distributors. Meetup.com lists hundreds of groups in thousands of cities across the United States. Many of these sites do require that you join or register with the site. That's easy. Many sites require an email and password you want to use to sign in to the site. From my experience, joining or registering with these sites takes from 30 seconds to just a few minutes, so it doesn't really take very long. So, now that I've given a general background of these social networking sites, I'll talk about how to capture this audience. Hello, can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And how you can turn the members of these groups into customers and potential recruits. There are 2 strategies in going to social networking groups. That's one is presenting and one is joining. Now, the first strategy I'm going to talk about is contacting the group organizer. That's presenting. Many online groups have monthly meetings, and they usually have a group organizer. Now, the contact information of the group organizer is usually listed on the site. But the best thing to do is to get the email address listed and send and contact them that way. Many of the groups are always looking for individuals to speak at their meetings. So introduce yourself to the organizer. Let her know that you would love the opportunity to talk to her group. And the presentation you can make can be about the following, just a few suggestions. It can be an informative talk. Quick talk about the products, benefits, ingredients, and what makes your products different. It can be educational. You can talk about skincare, the importance of wearing the right colors, the importance of wearing the right bras, the benefits of natural ingredients in skincare. Then what you can do is connect these topics into the products that you have to offer and into the company itself. It can be an image enhancement presentation where you could do free bra fittings. You could do makeovers and facials. And what does all that turn to? It can turn into sales, actually, especially with the image enhancement presentation. In talking to these groups, the potential to meet new people can be endless. Many groups, no matter what their interests, are always looking for something to spice up their monthly meetings. You might find yourself in front of a group of businesswomen and you're talking to them about color or skincare. Or you might be in front of a group of new moms and you're telling them about body fashions. Or you might be speaking to a group interested in the natural lifestyle and find yourself talking about the natural ingredients in our products. The important thing to remember is that in making a presentation to these groups, always make sure that you provide your audience with a value, whether it be information or in providing them with samples of products, doing a makeover, or doing a bra fitting. Your presence at their meeting in some way enhances the lives of the group members. This is how you will get their attention, and this is how you will make your connections. Then, after your presentation is when the networking begins. Leave your business cards, brochures, and make sure you collect contact information. Make sure you answer their questions. And the ones that you can't answer, simply tell them that you'll get back to them on that. This is really a good way to get their contact information. Just make sure that you do get back to them within at least 24 hours. So let me just recap the 5 steps that I talked about. 1, find a networking site that you like and sign up. 2, search for a women's group. Now, in searching for a women's group in these sites, in your search and looking through the group's profile, you will be able to make the determination as to whether or not the group is a fit for you. 3rd, contact the organizer. 4, make your presentation. And 5, network. Now, the second strategy I'll be talking about is by joining a group. Now, the difference between joining a group and making a one-time presentation is that being part of a group actually allows you to develop relationships with the members. Now, I know some might say that joining a group is time-consuming. And you might even think, well, I'm building a business. I don't have time to socialize by joining a women's group. Okay, I understand. That's a reasonable argument. But ladies, networking is important to grow your business. And the one way to do that is to broaden your social circle. Besides, where else can you find a career where socializing is part of your business? Now, just make sure that you join a group where you actually have common interest with the members. If you're interested in books, join a book club. If you like movies, join a group of movie lovers. Meetup.com has tons of movie groups in your area. Here in the LA area, there has to be at least 10 groups and probably a couple dozen book clubs and mommy groups, just to name a few, and that's just within a 25-mile radius. There are groups in Meetup.com to serve every interest. It's just a matter of looking. Now, I hint, when you're searching for a group, all you have to do is type in a relevant keyword. If you're selling cosmetics, type in cosmetics. If you're selling bras, type in bras or breast care. What you might also think of doing is to think about groups of women who would be interested in your products. So that those women would be mommy-to-bees, stay-at-home moms, women searching for careers or second income moms looking for second incomes. Those would be good keyword phrases to put in the search box when you actually start looking into these sites. So if you decide to join a group, here are some tips. Tip 1, make the contact. Strike up a conversation with a couple of people that you meet in the meeting. Secure the relationship building by promising to email them as a general follow-up. Find out if they are members of other social networking sites and add them as a friend or contact.